Hey, thanks for tuning in, and I'm happy you clicked this video. If at the moment you don't have any self-joy, I am hoping that you can use these tips to get you where you want to be and bring some more joy to your life. So this is literally something that people struggle with, and they may not know how to address it. And again, I am not a professional yet, but this is just from being around different people and experiencing my own doubts of, bringing in my own self joy. So I really, really want you to know that there is nothing wrong with you. There is a lot going on in society. There is a lot going on. I'm very confident that you have a lot of tasks on your plate. You may be working or in school or both, parent, married, oldest daughter, black person. It is a lot going on. So the reason why I thought about this because it's actually Thanksgiving today, and some people, may not know what to be thankful for. And if you don't have external reasons to be thankful, with other people, that's perfectly fine. But what ways can you be thankful for yourself and within? And how can you develop those ways? So the ultimate goal is to help you understand 3 ways to bring self-joy for yourself. All right, so the first tip is, and I'm looking at my notes here, I'm just always going to tell y'all that, okay, is prioritizing self-care rituals. Now, a lot of people, we don't think that we need to actually put self-care within our calendar. And this was me. I was one of those people. I am her, okay? This was, a couple of years ago. This is even before becoming a parent. Things were just free flowing. Didn't really understand what I was doing on my calendar besides going to work. I would have some events, but I didn't have to keep a specific schedule because I could do what I want when I want. I wasn't a parent then. Okay, now that we have a child, we are parents, then things change. And I had to learn I don't want to say it's the hard way, but I had to learn through trials and tribulations, like trying to get in that self care. But my daughter needs me or wants me or both. Okay, so with that, if you have a calendar, and it may sound daunting, if you have a calendar or even some sticky notes, sticking to your self care routine will help you have that self joy internally. And the more you stick to it, the more joy. Sorry to just keep saying the joy, but the more joy you'll have because you'll see like, wow, I'm really making myself happy. And when you'll see that you can set an appointment for yourself to do anything that you want because you specifically set an hour of your time within the morning, afternoon, or evening. If you can do 3 hours a day for yourself, even if that's too much, because that's kind of too much for me, setting 30 minutes aside. If you can do that, you are setting up your self care routine. And it may take a while. You can start with 5 minutes. Truthfully, even before recording this video, I set up 5 minutes of self care time for myself. That was a 5 minute meditation. It's Thanksgiving. We're in a house full of family. I love it. But just 5 minutes. And then I was like, let's get some work done. Let's get some content out there. So you really have to just take that time for yourself and put that self-care in your calendar, a sticky note. If self-care is turning off your phone, sitting in silence, I love sitting in silence. Great, enjoy that. If your self-care is taking a walk, enjoy it. I know some people who love to just work out. That is their form of self-care, but it's also, hey, helping them out with their fitness goals as well. That is self-care. No matter what you like to do for you, don't think you have to spend thousands of dollars. Don't let social media fool you. You don't have to spend thousands of dollars. You don't have to spend a bunch of money, share a bunch of time. You will literally find what's best for you. Okay? So remember that. All right? So another one, I want you to engage in your creative expression. Oh my God, I'm smiling for this because literally right now, I'm being creative. I said, let's see what I'm going to talk to our friends about, and let's plan from there. So engaging in creative expression could be anything that brings you joy, but you're creative with it. That could be cooking, that could be art, that can be walking down the street and capturing people who are wearing the color red. That can be counting cars that are the color blue. Something that you wouldn't do normally, but you do it, just adding a creative spark. If you wanted to take a class, if you want to take a pottery lesson, if you really wanted to just literally do something different, do it. Okay? Take your time and take that moment for you. If you take that time creatively, you're going to learn a new skill. You may even know how to make some gifts for people. I know friends, they make wonderful things. Actually, a friend, colleague of mine, she makes tea. and like herb tea, specifically fresh leaves, fresh herbs. Oh my god, dried roses, and she, oh my goodness, I love it. And she took that time. It's a form of self care. She's being creative. She has gifts, and then she eventually turned into a tea shop. Okay, you can do it. You can do it. You can take that time, which will bring you a lot of self joy. All right, and my last one, something that I enjoy. I don't do it as much as I'd like, but I'm going to add it to my ritual. That is connecting with nature. Connecting with nature can give you the opportunity to learn so many new things, as well as give you the opportunity to disconnect from social media, disconnect from electronics, and you'll just be in a new path. Like connecting with nature is always around us. So before all the gadgets were available, our ancestors and the people we many, many years above us, they were just literally sitting in water. They were cooking with a cast iron on rocks. They were taking their time to learn what's around them, and they didn't have Google. They didn't have encyclopedia books. If you grew up in the '90s, a lot of your older, your older aunts, uncles, grandmothers, and parents had encyclopedias. That's how we found. If anyone who's younger, born in the 2000s, that was our Google and our YouTube search. Go to the encyclopedia. Go find out what you are interested in. Okay? So sorry, that was a sidetrack. My whole point within this is connect with nature. Connect with even hugging trees. Now, I'm not a tree hugger, but I know people who are, and it just brings some joy. I may go hug a tree. There's some trees in the background. I don't know if you can see that, but there's some trees behind me. And hugging a tree, I may feel different. And that may give me an opportunity to find a new hobby that's going to bring self joy. So if you need something to do, hey, if you can't even figure it out, go to ChatGPT. ChatGPT helps me organize my thoughts and helps me plan for you all. And I'm so thankful for you viewing and taking the time to question what you can do for yourself. I think you have a wonderful, wonderful opportunity to gather the ideas for yourself, write it down on paper, and then tackle each thing one by one. Don't feel like your self care routine has to be long and elaborate. Like I said, starting with 5 minutes, meditating. Hey, it could be journaling and color while you journal. Hey, it can also be cooking. Oh my goodness, if you're cooking, drop it in the comments. I want to know what you're cooking. I cook. I cook just to feed the family and to try something new. This summer I tried like a watermelon salad, and I just literally put watermelon with mozzarella cheese on top and sprinkled some, not sprinkled, drizzled some balsamic vinegar dressing. It was just balsamic dressing. See, I was just having fun a little bit, but it wasn't something I was like looking to do. But what I'm looking to do now is continue to bring content and have fun. I enjoy helping people. I'm looking to step outside my comfort zone. That's another thing that'll bring you self joy. Stepping outside your comfort zone will help you see that you can do something that you would never think that you would have done. This is like being on YouTube, being honest, being barefaced, no makeup. Like that's what I thought the YouTube life should have been for me, but it didn't have to be. So this is me stepping outside my comfort zone. I'm being creative, and it brings joy. I'm smiling, and my cheeks are getting all big and stuff because I'm smiling. So I really look forward to you taking the time that you need and deserve so you can be creative and bring your own self joy. All right? Enjoy the rest of your day.